I was coming home, as I was working today, I was listening to NPR. NPR came up and actually ridiculed the United States of America. Made it a mockery. How they make it a mockery? Because they allowed Daniel Shore to come up and ridicule the President of the United States. I don't really give a damn what you think about the President of the United States, but you're in a position that everybody in the world is looking at your comments, and you know this. You know that what you say is going to be taken in context to a great deal. I'm getting tongue-tied here. But Daniel Shore, you went too far this time. You've been doing it all the time we were in the war. You're ridiculing the fighting man. You ridiculed all the contractors. You ridiculed everything that went over there, along with you and the press. So who is going to challenge you and the press to get your act together and start working as a teamwork and stop trying to sell yourselves and whatever ideas you got? You need to report the news and not speculate. But by ridiculing the President of the United States and saying he's a lame duck, that's gone too far. You may have done it all this time, and you may have been able to get away with it. But I'm challenging you. You need to shut your mouth out, and you need to show respect to our President. You need to show him respect, because that's why he is the President of the United States. You know what? Everybody don't have to agree with everything. But you know what? He is the President of the United States. Again, I'm overemphasizing that. And then, by going we even went further to that and saying that, well, he was a lame duck, but basically, for the next 2 months, there is not a thing anybody can do because of his status, lame duck. So everything he's doing out there it's worthless. No wonder everybody's doing what they need to do. There's no teamwork. You guys are doing everything like you did in the war. Everybody take 1 step forward, 2, 3 steps backward, because every time we did something good, you always talk about the bad things. Not once did you ever come up and say anything good. I've been listening to you for a long time, and I don't remember you saying anything good about the war or about the president. And if you did, okay, guess what? I missed it. But this time you've gone too far. You and NPR, and you need to be held accountable. Stop ridiculing the President of the United States. Now you got the politicians out there, and what are they doing? They're slam dunking each other. They're not really talking about any real issues. They're not telling us anything. Everybody's scared to death, and so now they're trying to get the best one out of each other. Instead of talking about how maybe if I get elected, because you're not talking about the abortion, like if 2 people have consensual sex, there will not be an abortion. Or if 2 people get married, it's got to be identified between a man and a woman. Or a family's got to be raised by not 2 people of the same sex. These 3 issues, if I get voted in on the write-in ballot, I will take to the Congress, and they're going to have to do something because they're going to present laws or bills to the American people, and they will vote on it. Not the court systems and not the judges. Not 3 or 4 people are not going to control these 3 issues. These need to be taken to the people, and they need to tell the whole world what American values are. If American comes out and says that these are the values, then that's what we're going to make law. We're not playing this thing no more about the states. Who's going to come up and tell them that we need to be fiscally responsible? Well, I don't know. We may be doing that already. But look at this. $700 billion we bailed out Wall Street. Again, I'm not agreeing with everything, but Bush does, but I am not ridiculing him. And I'm not telling the world that, guess what? He can't do anything, and there's nothing that can be done for the next 3, 4 months. We need to start working as a team. We need to start working together, not contradicting each other. And if you want to point fingers, then Daniel, go out there, get an investigation started. Because if it isn't started, or if it is started, I'm going to make sure it does get done if I become president. You want confidence in the American people? You want confidence in the rest of the world? Get the individuals involved. Get the individuals that are responsible. And when you do the investigation, these individual staff members have got to have the teeth to be able to do it. Not just say, well, hey, I would like to get your input on this. Meaning, I want something that's got teeth. If they have subpoenaed them and bring them up before a jury, then that's what we need to do. But we need to do investigation, and it needs to be done now. Not a hung jury, but something that's done with plenty of staff members and plenty of people, and confident people too, that know what they're doing. You can take several teams in several different areas. If it needs 1,000 people, then let's put it on there and let's find out who's responsible and get this done. You do that, you get that going, and the American people know that confidence is being restored, because they now know the same people that did cause the problem are not getting the money in fact, because that's what's happening. Look at this. $105 billion is what you need to start to put in one of these, what NPR said, what was it, 2 days ago? $105 billion. Oh, and by the way, it only takes 5 pieces of paper to submit for it. Now, if I went for $50,000 or $25,000, or I go get a car, you know how many pieces of paper I sign? But these guys getting $105 billion, and they have to do work on 5 sheets of paper. And what is Wall Street doing? You didn't hear anybody say thank you or anything. The American people put this out. They didn't say thank you or a thing. All they said was, where's the rest? So now everybody says, oh my God, we got another bailout coming. Basically, Wall Street said, and the bankers, where's the rest? They didn't loosen the credit, they've tightened it. Yeah, but they're getting bailed out, so they're tightening the credit. But these are the individuals we're depending on and trying to help out. And they're helping out America. Who's going to get us off being oil dependent? You can take part of that money that we've got, $700 billion, and put it towards alternative fuels. Jack Nicholson drove a car in 1974 on water. So what happened to that technology then? We have MIT students that come up with an alternative fuel energy where it is biodiesel using algae. Not one company took anything out of it. Not one company, maybe, I think, talked to them, but nothing's been done about it. You got a couple individuals, everybody wants to try to help out, but the free marketplace is being strangled rather than encouraged. Right now we have the opportunity. We can go alternative energy and we can make money off of it, and we can show the rest of the world how it's done. Nuclear, thermal, wind, solar. We can start making money off this. Get rid of this cap and trade. We ain't doing it. We're going to lead the world in that. We're going to show them how to do it. We can create jobs from all these. We need to get government control out, not make more government. Government is trying to control everything. How do we know this wasn't done on purpose so that we can get such of a scare tactic that now all we think about is getting this done, getting the election over there, and then wait for the gasoline to go back up? Oh, and then, by the way, wait for them to say, oh, well, we need another bailout package. Someone needs to challenge the press. Someone needs to challenge the politicians. They did not do it good enough. The $700 billion, if there's anything left, I'm going to put it into jobs. The type of jobs, like I heard our mayor here right here in Kansas City. He said the same thing I said about a week ago. We can create work throughout all of America. Every city needs sewer, water. They need infrastructure, bridges, streets, dikes. The forests need to be repaired. We need to get this together. Stop scaring the people and let's start working as a team. The write-in ballot.